Steps Up, Mama, the novel of Arborist, Part 6. Went out last night, I didn't stay late, told Panda reporters. Vicky Vale, very good. I wish I was, later. And I'm more than that, a furlong on, why there? What bad use was that engine for, that wheel? Or brake not wheel that harrow fit to reel? Men's bodies out like silk with all the air of Tophet's tool on earth left unaware, or brought to sharpen its rusty teeth of steel. Angelina Jolie. The first museum show, told Nora, invite them in, disease pylon. Confetti. Only me, breed and destroy them utterly, tinker. It's different on stage, declared Roberta. We expect any tour we do to be good and seclusive. Some fucking weird agenda, stovetop. I wouldn't pay it any mind, assured Len. Communicate, join up, yams. Cash reward. Nothing left in this world but Oz. Squint. And then wands exploded, added her. I don't really give press interviews or anything. That's me finishing the time. Executive. Then came a bit of stubbed ground, once a wood. Next a marsh it would seem, and now mere earth. Desperate and done with. So a fool finds mirth. Make a thing, and then mars it, till his mood changes and off he goes, within a road. Bog, clay, and rubble, sand and stark black Darth, Angelina Jolie / Martin Short. Whistle while you work, sang Disney, Jackie. Every commuter's dream, duck. I hope I remember that, duck. But I want to have a cigarette first, goose. We've been down many curvy roads, bleak future, advice. Auto needs to be able to operate, Grafton. There is no camera, there is a camera. Inhalers, R, tiger flakes. Technology is not going to be distracted. Bet your 8 layers, natural. A hose of legal issues, anticipation. Their own autonomously flashy gadgets, dayglow. They clearly know where you are, perfect human driver. Nautilus. Moral decisions, has to choose, just die. What imperative would a vehicle make? Amazing. The crater will be huge, glass. Unqualified behind the wheel, place. Has never passed a wave quest, print. Permitted from age by dignity, family. Over 50 mattress models are available in sunshine, dip. 2 perspectives on sleep, poodle. Later in life, skull. Now 14 in the middle of the night, I wander, lounge. Brain's inability, pick me up. Incognito. Typically partially awakened, every couple months has an odd place, pattern. Isn't dreaming, thrift, behaving oddly, comic. Fur over, toe. Death has a guitar, mused Morgana. They just take what they wanted you to use, proportion. My new song from the album, answered little Jenny. Nowadays. Now blotches rankling, colored gay and grim. Now patches where some leanness of the soils broke into moss or substance like boils. Then came some palsied oak, a cleft in him, like a distorted mouth that splits its rim, gaping at death and dies while it recoils. Martin Short / Angelina Jolie. Illity, boppity, boop. Problem in Sweet Paradise, grinned Kevin. Do you think that the entire text should be printed in the newspaper? Just like the old days, brittle. Imagine there's no heaven, pictured because traffic. Back. That sounds dirty. Where? You won't have to come back this time, beat Bob Marley. You're audible throughout this. Rededicate myself to feminism, Peppy. Tuesday. And just as far as ever from the end, not in the distance but the evening knocked, to point my footstep further at the thought. A great black bird, Apollyon's bosom friend, sailed past nor beat his wide-winged dragon penned, that brushed my cap, perchance the guide I sought. Angelina Jolie. Formidable coffee, snickered a monk. Away. Knee. Put a little lipstick on. Premiere. I'm going down to Geneva, yelled Monaco. Your voice rises and we can hear you. Away. For looking up, aware I somehow grew, spite of the dusk the plane had given place. All round to mountains which such name to grace, mere ugly heights and heaps now stolen in view. How thus they had surprised me, solve it you. How to get from them was no clearer case. Angelina Martin, short Jolie. Disease may make your house, barked a dog, evolving, black. Support Don's plan, away. I be wary of Jen's harmonica, winked Cindy. That's what I do, folding. Yet half I seem to recognize some trick of mischief happened to me, God knows when. In a bad dream, perhaps, here ended then. Progress this way when in the very nick of giving up on time more came a click. As when a trap shuts, you're inside the den. Martin Jolie, Jolie Short. Their suffering person hissed a snake. Leisure. Stones. I will have my fried chicken. Atmosphere. Given dragon beast spread every newspaper in the world. I see no end right now. Outline. 0:05. Winnie the horse. Birthing. Burningly it came on me all at once. This was the place, those two hills on the right, crouched like two balls, locked horn in fight, while to the left a tail-scalp mountain, dunce, dotted, a dozing at the very knots, after a life spent training for the sight. Angelina Jolie. You're the mama bear, cocktail. He mouthed for authority to make force his authority was the subtitle. It just brings me down. Pre-hibernation speedo, the Cajun, wondered blue sky, experiment, blank. I would need flamethrower. Word opened over hidden Satan's people. Bob, they know me, Doug, inflatable. That question has to be dissolved first, prayed a priest, Budweiser. What in the midst lay but the tower itself, the round squat turret, blind as the fool's heart, built of brown stone without a counterpart. In the whole world the tempest mocking elf points to the shipman at the unseen shelf. He strikes on only when the timbers start. Angelina Jolie. I, spiritualized, our king, joint. Please flail me, all right, UK. He make of the altar then, spoke the gods of men. Tequila, middle. Katharine Hepburn versus James Mason. Dean, wars. Not see, because of night perhaps, why day? Came back again for that before it left. The dying sunset kindled through a cleft, the hills like giants at a hunting lay, chin upon hand to see the game at bay. Now stab and end the creature to the heft. Angelina Jolie. What else you got left? Asked Freedom. Figurines. Are we believe in a better chain? Action. Those vegetables are up too high. Exercise to video again. Spin. I'm wondering what the fuck I have ever writ. Nutri-grain waffles, grout. Ziggy hath captured Christ, spoke the broken priest. The more I saved, laser tag. Not here. One noise was everywhere, told, increasing like a bell. Names in my ears. Of all the lost adventures, my peers. How such a one was strong, and such was bold. And such was fortunate, yet each of old. Lost, lost. One moment nailed the woe of years. Angelina Jolie. She buttoned her boot, answered Ashley, hexagonal. There they stood, ranged along the hillsides, meant to view the last of me, a living frame, for one more picture in a sheet of flame. I saw them and I knew them all, and yet dauntless, the slughorn to my lips I set, and blew. Angelina Jolie. That's, you're not filming this, are ya? Replaying. This ain't Saturday evening. Post. End of part 6. Stay tuned for part 7.